Welcome back to FTL, I'm Chaotic Claw, and yes, where were we last time? We were just about to jump to the next sector. And I was going to choose between the Uncharted Nebula and the rock-controlled sector. And I'm not sure which one to pick. On the top path, we do have quite a bit more civilian paths, but they've proven that, well, anything can go wrong in these events. So we'll jump to the Uncharted Nebula and see where it takes us. I hope you've all been doing well, and everything is very quiet. Thanks to the high nebula density of this sector, very little of it has been charted, and rumours of what lurks in the depths abound. Right. We have a lot of ground to cover. Bottom path probably suggests, well, a path of least resistance. I can probably get a lot more done if I head through the top path, so that's what we'll be doing now. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Attack the pirate or ignore the ship? I say we're gonna have to act. There's just no way we can do this without engaging a few. So, what have they got? Missile launcher, ion. And they've got their Zolson shield and stuff. We shouldn't have too much trouble with, so long as we can keep our shields up. But doesn't look like it'll matter either way. So what's the best way for damage placement? Something like this. Just eats through the shielding. Ooh, the Athena's down. Get someone from shields over to fix it. Get that thing back online. As soon as possible, preferably. Right, we'll take out the mini-beam or something. Right, they've dropped their shields. We've avoided another volley. But the missiles are still hitting us. Get back to our shield stations, Dengler. And we're ready to take out a whole bunch of stuff. The hell, you realize your ship is no match for ours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. 4 fuel, 4 missiles, 11 scrap. I reckon that's worth it. And we can get GM Fox over to the mid bay. Right. Let's keep moving, I guess. Yeah, we probably need to heal up. More enemies. This time it's an automated rebel scout. Looks like a missile launcher and a laser weapon. And it wants to get away. Of course. So we'll use our halberd beam to disrupt those lot. These weapons aren't exactly designed for this kind of action, are they? It looks like we're gonna have to wait for another volley before we can go about taking down their shields and stuff. It'll take a moment. They still have a substantial amount. Probably have a similar level of shielding. They have this extra buffer, so they're protected. And they're about to jump. Oh, come on! No sign of the rebel fleet though, so we can keep on going. See what we get next. And we have borders. Just drain their oxygen away. We can get everyone in to fight in the one room if necessary. Or just run past. Let's take out some of our oxygen. They don't know much about where they want to go. The oxygen drains away, and they gradually start to suffocate. Right, we might as well get someone else to help. Doesn't make much sense for one to go up against two. And we can start sealing off the doors again. There we go. Everyone's okay. Let's get Noemi back to the pilot seat and Dangler back to the shields. Alright, it looks like we're good to go. No stores though. Back up again. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula. Before we have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. I guess we'll follow them. And we stumble across a rebel ship. At least they're not trying to run away. If that's saying anything. We'll just... Ooh, it looks like we could be in for something. Right. Take out. This nasty bunch. No, I don't think I shall. Right, get Dangler back to the shields. And fire our mini-beam. And disable any hope of it getting away. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 19 scrap. Right. I'm not taking too much damage, although I am aware that we're losing it slightly. Best just keep moving. Nothing here? Not this time, anyway. But we do have a store, so we'll jump around a bit first before we head there. Oh, we can attack that. Surely. This is great. Oh wow, that is much more simpler than I had anticipated. Of course, they're firing first. And we've got what sounds like a breach in the oxygen room. Although we've resisted damage, that's good. That might be a stretch, but they're gone anyway. Got some scrap, and some stuff, and we're good to go. Might as well get Adnan over to the medbay. And that's that. And now, we jump. Over, down, and down again. That sounds good. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with a meta ship. Next time humans all die. Fair enough. No point attacking that one. We're running a bit low on fuel, and we've wandered right into... Well, I'm not in the mood to fight in these. It's a good thing we have a store right there, don't we? Might as well check out their wares. Crew teleporter, cloaking. We haven't used this in a while, but I sense that we will need it. I guess we can get rid of the drones. No point in getting the drones. Repair arm, long range scanners. Don't think we need either. Fix all. We still have enough for a crew teleporter, but we don't have enough for cloaking or any of that. Crew teleporter or not? I wonder. We'll need extra power for it, but we could board them. We don't have the crew to board them though, so... Fuel it is! I think this is what we'll go with. Might as well fix up the power, including our oxygen, and see what we can upgrade. Med bays, oxygen, shields. I guess shields are the cheapest option available right now. Although we don't have the power for it, unless we deactivate the mini-beam and put it into our shields. And we'll wander about a bit before we head for the exit. Okay, that was uneventful. And the exit. Well, that was something. So we have a rebel-controlled sector and an uncharted nebula. I'm not in the mood to go for another nebula, so it's gonna be a rebel-controlled sector this time. Let's see how well we fare. They have full control and are no doubt looking for you. Of course. Distress. Should I head straight for it? I don't think so. And we plunge ourselves into an asteroid field. Ooh, I wonder if we can inflict anything. They look like they've got a substantial amount of weaponry. So, maybe we could do something like this. We can take out their shields with the burst laser. Ooh, that was a close one. Chances are they're gonna try it again. The asteroid timing isn't great. But luckily we have our missile launcher charged up, and what better thing to do than to blow out their shields. And do 3 damage to them. Although systems damage isn't full enough. We're barely edging by without getting hit. But looks like we can finally take them on now, so we're going after their weapons. Nice. And take out their pilot. That way they have no evasion at all from whatever hits them. And that's that. Not tough after all, eh? 2 fuel, 1 missile, 30 scrap. And we're good to go again. Distress beacon it is. What do you need? Okay. Only a few bits of hit. A few hits. 4 fuel, 36 scrap. So I guess we can upgrade a bit. Like extra power, for instance. Just that much. Top path or bottom path? It looks like I'll be leaning towards the top path again. I want to get as much out of all these sectors. I'm not willing to take risks with Federation broadcast symbol signals. I guess we'll just avoid doing that. And keep outrunning the rebels. This one looks much more vulnerable. It's got bomb, a heavy laser, and a missile launcher. We can take that on. Provided we take out its weapons first. Alright. Extra reserve bar and weapons helps. Disable their weapons entirely. And we miss. How typical. But hey, we can take out them now with the missile. And that's it for them. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 29 scrap. Keep staying ahead of the rebels. I guess we could sell quite a few missiles. I could up the weapons. Although how helpful that would be is questionable. But I don't want to spend everything on repairs, that's for sure. Just take another power bar, and now we have 3 weapons. Oh, another distress beacon. And they need to go somewhere. 20 scrap. Down payment. And an unavoidable fight. Big missile launcher, laser, but we've got this. Surely. Take out their weapons first. It's odd how they switch between weapons, but can't be helped. Take out their pilot and engines, and seal the deal. 1 missile, 1 drone part, 29 scrap. We don't have a scrap recovery arm, but we still got quite a bit of it. I guess we can upgrade our sensors so we know what everyone's doing. Or not. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. To the quest marker. Two fuel, 1 missile, 38 scrap. Nice. So now we're nearly borderline 200. Let's stuff around in this last sector before we go. And it's a forward scout of the rebel fleet. And they want to get away, and they've got a drone somewhere. Oh, probably in there somewhere. Wow, only 1 shield level. So our burst laser can break through their ranks. And that gives them immediately 0 evasion. And we're free to target the systems as we see fit. Sort of, anyway. Now everyone's just working to repair stuff. Take out their shields. Go after their O2 chamber. Blast everyone up, and nothing left. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 28 scrap. This run's looking much better than all the other ones I've done. Thankfully. And now we've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL charge is charged, when the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And there's a large asteroid field nearby. Whatever, we've got 216 scrap. We don't need more, surely. So, we look all set for the next sector. Yeah. The rebels are hot on our trail, but our next option? Mantis homeworlds. The thing that obliterated us last time, I think. If I recall correctly. Or was it the rock homeworlds or something? Whatever it was, we ran out of fuel, but we've got quite a bit this time round. So, until next time, take care everyone.